ahora es momento de presentar a nuestros invitados especiales. Esta ocasión nos hablarán sobre cómo las marcas y los retailers conectan con nuestros clientes en las tiendas físicas y digitales. Ellos son the CPG Guys.
Por favor, levante, por favor. Levante. Come on, get up.
Everyone.
Why did I ask you to stand up? Clap for yourself. Why did I ask you to clap?
I don't know, Shri. Why did you ask them to clap?
There was a protest in the Senate. You still came. You are spending 5 hours with Walmart Connect because you are an important part of transformation in media. By being here, you are demonstrating you care, and you are brave, you are courageous, and you are ready for media becoming omnichannel. Congratulations. You can sit down now. So, if you don't follow us, we are the largest FMCG podcast in the United States, slowly becoming the largest in the world. So, I will ask you to take out your phone. If you want Spanish language translation, QR code on the left.
Right over there.
If you want to follow us on LinkedIn, we have a lot of followers. We have 30 pieces of content every week. And you can follow us on Spotify. Again, right-hand side, Spanish language translation. Okay. Retail media. First, I want to kill the story of retail media as e-commerce. E-commerce is not retail media. Retail media is not e-commerce. Retail media is omni-channel. Long time ago, before many of you were born, maybe even before I was born, and I'm not young, I'm old.
That's true.
Retail media existed as media in store, coupons, shelf tag, long register receipts with offers, coupons, discounts. Now digital coupons, cash register printouts, and of course Walmart radio, long time ago. So first, let's agree, retail media is truly omni-channel, not just Walmart.com. 4 years ago, when COVID hit, business changed in one night, where everything shifted digital, online. And this thing, retail media, really took off in a big way. Today, if you look at the numbers, that growth in media is just crazy, loco, crazy. But it is the fastest form of growth of media. And if you, put your hands up again if you're a brand leader. If you are not investing in retail media, you are missing behind a competitor who is investing in retail media. And then look at those are US numbers, global numbers. $168.33 billion in retail media. So if you don't invest, somebody on this side is going to invest. And maybe they are your competitor. So that's why Walmart Connect is here in the first place. So you can find a way to ensure that you partner with the world's largest retailer, Mexico's largest retailer, and your most important duty as a brand is not making Walmart Connect happy. It's making the shopper, thank you. Your name, sir? Miguel. Gracias, Miguel. Miguel said it. Most important duty for a brand is making the shopper happy. That is what retail media is. Now, why do I say that? Look at the left-hand side graphic. Retail media is not just search. Although search is a big part of retail media, what happens in store is a bigger part of retail media. The end cap, display, what I call Action Alley, which is the entrance of the Walmart display. That is retail media. Retail media is loyalty, it's coupons, on-site, it's Facebook, it's the shopper ecosystem. If you want to build the right outcomes for the shopper, then you will embrace, invest, and optimize your retail media. Now, you may have a dilemma in your head. Miguel, sorry, I don't want to pick on you, but how many retailers do you work with? Miguel, unfair. Let's ask the lady next to you. How many retailers do you work with? Maybe 5, maybe 10?
Maybe 1.
Maybe 10? Somebody from this side. The gentleman with the check shirt. I love check shirts. That's why I'm asking you. How many do you work with? 5? What brand are you from? Got it? Let's ask this side as well. Somebody from this side. From a brand. Check shirt again, just so we keep it fair. And he doesn't feel bad. Check shirt. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. How many retailers do you work with? I want that job. Just one? Can I have your job? Cheating. I asked the guy in the check shirt. Anyway, I'm just joking, guys. The important thing is, many retailers, every retailer now has a retail media. Every retailer. And they want brand dollars. So you have this dilemma in your head. How do I invest in retail media if there's 5 retailers, 7 retailers, 8 retailers? In my previous job as president of sales for General Mills in North America, I had to deal with 64. So how do you deal with 64? Answer is very simple. You pick the top 10, you pick the top 3. Somebody, Walmart person from the front row. Who here works for Walmart in the front row? Walmart Connect. What is Walmart's position in retail media? Loudly, can't hear. 2. Growing soon to be number 1 with Amazon ads. So, brand people, if you had to make a choice who to invest with, let us try. This side, somebody from the brand. Who would you invest with? Wow. Who said Walmart Connect? But you're from Walmart Connect. Sorry, cheating. Let's ask this side.
What did you expect, Sri?
Anyway, the point is, when you have to deal with 5 retail, 6 retail, 7 retailers, you have to pick and choose. Pick your top 3. Walmart makes its way to the top 1 or 2 in Mexico because of the size, the scale, the share. Number 1. Those are US numbers. Easy choice. This growth of retail media, where is it coming from? It is the only form of media, there is no other form of media, which is upper funnel, consideration middle funnel, lower funnel conversion. Because you work with retail from top to bottom. So I chose to go to my chief marketing officer and say, Doug, I am taking your dollars and I am investing it in retail media because it is the only full funnel, and Doug could not tell me anything. So if you're in brand, that's your little secret now. If you need more dollars, tell your marketing people, congratulations, you are marketing people, so you don't even have to go anywhere. I was in sales, I had to go somewhere. But all jokes apart, this is the reason why other forms of media are shrinking every day. And in the last 18 months, since March 2023, worldwide, doesn't matter which country, United States, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, really doesn't matter, Europe. If you are a large brand, your business is tough and it is slowed down You have lost shoppers because they've moved to smaller brands. Walmart people, close your ears. They've moved to private label. But if you want to win back shoppers, you want them to be loyal, and you want them to retain them, the best form of media, full funnel media. Acquire, consideration set, convert. Retail media. And where are those dollars coming from? All across the board. Traditional media, some from trade spend, organic growth. It is your responsibility, if you're in brand, for every dollar in marketing you invest, make sure it's full funnel. Bryan will take you through a framework how you can actually do this.
Terrific, and thank you, Shri. And for anybody that wants to know what my life is like, we had 10 minutes to present, and Shri took 11 of it. So, this is welcome to my world. So we're going to talk a little bit very quickly about just a way to think about retail. How many of you in the room have ever had to explain retail media to somebody who didn't get it? Probably a fair number of you, I would guess. I can't see anything because I'm standing in front of these lights, but I will move. So what I'm going to do is try to give everybody a quick way to think about this before we go into more of a conversation or discussion. I've lost Shri completely. And yeah, Shri talked about this whole idea of full funnel and the way that retail media can reach that. I'm obviously not going to dwell on this slide. If you want a very dense slide on the topic, take a photo of it now. But what I want to do is give you a very simple way to think about this, which is that what retail media effectively sells to brands through agencies is really kind of two things. I sell you an audience, the opportunity to reach people, or conversion, the opportunity to sell something. And I think this is one of the unique attributes of retail media because I can do both on the same platform. And I can do both in an integrated and consistent way. So what retail media brings to the table really is the reach of large-scale conventional media, but the selling conversion capability of performance media. And those two things come together in a really powerful way. I can either do that obviously on platform through the retail media's owned assets, or off platform using the audiences the retailer has to target other things. I'm not going to talk too much about the conversion stuff here today, except to say that if I'm doing increasingly, we're going to be working a lot with our retail partners, and I think Walmart Connect in Mexico has done a really interesting job of creating capabilities here in this whole idea around closed loop measurement, so that I can target audiences either on or off platform, and then see the conversion that takes place all the way through the cycle. So you get to some pretty interesting things there. From an on-platform audience point of view, a couple of key things to keep in mind. Number one, traffic. There just aren't that many things Mexican consumers do more than go to Walmart, right? Like if you think about the market share that Walmart has, the household penetration that it gets, and the traffic that Walmart stores and digital assets get, there's almost no way to reach this many people this easily or this quickly. So traffic I can do, and really the key thing here that we're all going to be thinking about as this evolves from an on-site point of view is thinking about the user experience so that the shopper doesn't get overly cluttered with advertising that still can get done what they want to do. And then really trying to think about how we drive a meaningful experience and meaningful conversion in the store as well. So the other piece as we look at this is that from an audience point of view, increasingly we're going to be using retail media audiences to target our off-platform work as well. Why? One, as was mentioned in the earlier presentation, Walmart is committed to a client and data-centric approach to the world, and we're going to be able to use that data to find and target shoppers in the most effective way that we can. We're going to work super hard to figure out how we use these assets to find the right audiences and to find the right audiences in a cost-effective way. The other thing that we're going to do, though, is that we're often going to find that either from an agency point, how many of you are from agencies here? A few of you, good. So as we're going to find out from an agency or brand point of view, we're often going to have to explain to our clients, or on the brand side to our marketing teams, exactly what it is that we're paying for. And we've got to figure out how to use the analytics and the data to be able to show that the audiences that we're obtaining through the retail media world are more powerful and deliver better results than they would if we just bought them on their own. And then this chart, again, a nice dense chart that if anybody wants a lot of words on a chart, now is your moment. But as you think about this, online retail media is a big one. In-store is going to increasingly be where a lot of the action is, right? Because in retail, that's where the shoppers are. Even though e-commerce is growing quite quickly, well over 80% of most of your business through Walmart is coming from a Walmart store somewhere. So the ability to tie in-store, tie retail media all the way through to the store, to use the upper funnel components to be able to convert in store becomes super powerful. And we're obviously going to continue to use the data and analytics to drive measurement and attribution. When we look at retail media, just to wrap this up quickly, we see some very simple principles in place, and these are what we call the ABCs of retail media. For A, audiences. How do we think about the retail media ecosystem and Walmart Connect as the richest potential source of audience data that as media buyers we can get, so that we can find the right audiences with the right message at the right time? B is all around baskets, and a lot of the profitability that we're going to help when we try to make the shopper happy is that if we're making shoppers happy, we're not necessarily growing brands or growing categories. We're making their baskets happier and better. So how do we think about what that person's buying, what gets added to it, and how we do that? And then the C, context. Knowing where someone is in the journey may be more important than knowing who they are or where they're from. Context, the purchase journey, and understanding the specific moments within that journey are going to be critical to leveraging the retail media ecosystem. So with that, I think we will open the floor up to our panel conversation. So thank you all very much for your time and attention. Much appreciated.